When I was young, I believed happiness was something I had to chase. I thought it was hidden in the next achievement, the next possession, or the next recognition. But no matter how much I reached, it slipped away like sand through my fingers. One day, an old teacher looked at me and asked, "If happiness always runs away from you, maybe you are running in the wrong direction?" That question changed my life. You see, happiness is not at the end of a finish line, nor hidden in the applause of others. It is not buried in wealth, nor trapped in the fleeting taste of pleasure. Happiness is not a destination. It is a companion we cultivate along the path. Many people live as though happiness waits for them in the future. They say, "I will be happy when I graduate. I will be happy when I marry. I will be happy when I earn enough. I will be happy when I retire." But notice, when that moment arrives, the mind quickly shifts to the next condition. It is like chasing the horizon. The closer you think you are, the farther it moves away. A farmer I once knew spent his whole life working to buy land, dreaming that once he had enough, he would finally rest. But when he got the land, he worried about losing it. When he built a house, he worried about repairs. When he grew crops, he worried about the weather. His pursuit of happiness only led him deeper into worry. So the question is, if happiness cannot be secured by more, then where does it come from? True happiness is like a seed. It already lives within us, waiting for care. But most people pour water into everyone else's garden, forgetting their own. Happiness grows not from getting everything we want, but from learning to appreciate what we already have. Gratitude is the soil where joy takes root. Every morning when I wake, I place my hand over my heart and whisper, "Thank you. Thank you for breath. Thank you for another sunrise. Thank you for one more chance to live meaningfully." When gratitude becomes a habit, even the simplest tea tastes rich, the smallest smile feels bright, and the ordinary day becomes extraordinary. But let me tell you, happiness is fragile when the mind is restless. A lake cannot reflect the moon when the water is stirred. One young monk once asked me, "Why do I feel empty, even when life seems full?" I told him, "Because your mind is never where your body is. You are always running. To yesterday, to tomorrow, but never sitting with today." This is why mindfulness is so powerful. When we learn to be fully present, listening with attention, walking with awareness, breathing with intention, we discover that happiness has been quietly sitting beside us all along. Try this. The next time you drink water, drink only water. Do not scroll your phone. Do not plan tomorrow's tasks. Do not judge yesterday's mistakes. Just drink. Feel it cool your throat. Taste its purity. At that moment, you will see that happiness can be as simple as a sip of water. Another thief of happiness is comparison. The mind always says, "If I had what they have, I would be happy." But this is like a crow envying the swan's white feathers, while the swan envies the peacock's colorful tail, and the peacock envies the nightingale's song. Each forgets that their gift is unique. I once met a man who spent years resenting his neighbor for being wealthier. He told me, "It is unfair. Why must my life be so small?" I asked him, "Do you know the price your neighbor pays for his wealth? The stress, the sleepless nights, the fear of losing it?" He became silent. Happiness is not measured by what you collect, but by how deeply you rest in who you are. Happiness is not hidden in complexity, but in simplicity. When I first entered the monastery, I was asked to sweep the floor daily. At first, I thought it was meaningless work. But over time, I realized, in sweeping the floor, I was also sweeping my mind. The path to happiness is the same. Simplify your life. Release what does not serve you. Clear the clutter, not only in your room, but also in your heart. Forgive where you can. Let go where you must. My dear friends, happiness is not a treasure at the end of a map. It is the way you walk the path. It is found in gratitude for the present, mindfulness in each breath, compassion for others, and kindness for yourself. Happiness is not loud. It is not always accompanied by laughter or excitement. Sometimes it is quiet, like the peace after rain, or the calm of a candle flickering in the night. So, do not chase happiness as if it hides beyond the horizon. Instead, sit still, breathe deeply, and you will find it has been waiting patiently within you all along. If this teaching has touched your heart, carry it with you today. Share it with someone who may need the reminder. And if you seek more wisdom and stories like this, join me here again. Until then, may you walk gently, breathe fully, and live happily.